Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Stadium 2, and in the previous video we talked about card games for no good reason at all, and we also took down Chuck and some of the Little Cup, and now we're still doing the Little Cup. Anyways, so the first time we're going to start out with a Bulbasaur. The Bulbasaur has Razor Leaf and Sleep Powder, two really good moves that we're going to lead out with, and I guess we'll just go with the original, trio. I feel like that'd be really good here. The Charmander would take care of the Spinarak and the Paris. I don't want to be too shabby against the Tyrogue either. Bulbasaur is going to be really great if she leads with the Geodude, the Sandshrew, and also the Tyrogue, because Tyrogue just flat out sucks. And see, we don't have a Psychic type this time, but that really doesn't matter for the Zubat and the Tyrogue. Because, we'll be fine. We're going to bring Squirtle just for type coverage. You know how it is. Now, how are you guys doing today? Doing pretty good. Doing pretty swell. I know I was complaining a lot about not having a hobby in the previous episode, I think. Complaining about my game collecting habits, which there's no need to talk about that again, I guess. And you know, I decided I just need to hit the gym again and just start, lifting weights. Lifting weights is almost, I make this analogy a lot, but you ever play a game and it shows you the final boss really early on and you're like, that's who I gotta beat. Working out's very similar to that. You have an image in your head of what you're trying to accomplish, and the entire time during your journey, not journey, but working out, that's what you're trying to achieve. And I really like that about, getting physically fit. It's kind of cool. And please kill. Why did 4 HP? What the dump? Well, I guess I'll die from the burn. Yeah, that's what I really like about that particular hobby. I'm not trying to fool you guys man, I'm some macho Randy Savage guy, because I'm definitely not that. I'm just a normal dude. But yeah, maybe I could go beyond that. And I'm just gonna put the sunny day up here because chances are this burn is gonna kill the Zubat. So no matter what I do, it's gonna die. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Doesn't this background remind anyone of Pokemon Puzzle League? It looks just like it. I mean, I don't know. I guess just Pokemon and whatnot, and there's multicolored blocks. Yeah, I might do that. Start thinking about it. Yeah, it's not really that expensive of a hobby once you get the weights and stuff. But anywho, Geodude coming out. Geodude could be beaten by a wet paper bag just because it has water adjacent to it. So we're going into Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur, it could potentially do a ground type attack, which if I recall will hurt Bulbasaur. But we do have the Giga Drains. Actually, no, we have Razor Leaf. Crap. I missed. Oh. It's using Double Team. That's how I realized I missed, but that doesn't really make sense in the scenario. Anywho, the sunlight is still stinking strong. We're going to go with the Razor Leaf. There's no reason to use Sleep Powder here. Initially, please don't switch. Initially, I was going to use Sleep Powder, but it was like a Zubat. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to get wing attacked and lose half my HP on the first turn. That'd be pretty bad. So now Spinarak, also a poison type. Kind of scary. Because might do a bug type move. And wow, that was a crit. Did absolutely nothing. Okay, we're just going to put this thing to sleep. Pretty much the best thing we're going to do. I want to see how... I'm very curious what it's even going to do. Well, I guess if the Sleep Powder connects, we won't even know. Bulbasaur, go! Using the Sleep Powder, and okay, the Spinarak fell asleep. Now, it's just a question of either do we go back out to... I guess we should go back into Squirtle. Does Squirtle actually take any damage? No, okay, we'll go to Squirtle and deal with this Spinarak. And okay, that should be doing pretty good. I realize a lot of you people may be like, John, it's Little Cup. It's not hard. You're wrong. There is one Pokemon in this entire cup that will literally make you pull your hair out. Hopefully we will never see that ever. We're going to launch a couple Hydro Pumps here because I knew the sun would fade and Squirtle will be in full effect. That is a complete lie. That just kind of worked out like that. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not a Pokemon strategist. And the Sleep Powder might have been completely almost pointless there. But hey, whatever. Kind of looked cool. Like I planned something for once, but no. We may have taken a little bit precaution with dealing with the fourth battle of the Little Cup, but can you blame me? Little Cup can be deceivingly difficult if you're unprepared and don't have a completely OP team like I do. Anyway, it's really great that they gave the 3 Kanto starters very good moves in Little Cup. I appreciate that a lot. Pokemon or company or whoever the crap made this game. I don't even remember who made this game. I looked it up because it was like a sub-company of like, Pokemon Company, I think. But I can't remember their name. It's really annoying me. No, I'm thinking of Coliseum. That's Genius Sonority. Genius Sorority? No, that's not right. That doesn't even make sense. It's a bunch of Asian guys. That would be a sorority. Either way, though, now is where we're going to see the devastating might of Fanfi come through, because the last time we used Fanfi, did basically nothing. And now he's going to totally wreck face. Against this guy is, like, half of it. Okay. No, Larvitar and this crap. Okay. So half his team is weak to Fanfi. The other half, I was thinking how we're going to deal with him. Probably Voltorb. Yeah, Voltorb would be good against, the Natu. I can't imagine it'd be too bad against Smooching, really, so that's good. But how are we gonna, well, yeah, the only thing I think of is Larvitar. So we're going with, literally just the top row, Fanfi, Squirtle, and Voltorb to defeat this, I think we're on the 5th battle now? Pretty sure. The one thing I do like about Little Cup, though, the HP is so small that pretty much everything is a one-hit kill. So battles go a lot faster. These may be some of the shortest, rounds of the series, which I can't really help. But whatever. Anyways. He's a ground type, right? Yeah, he's ground and rock, so I can still use Earthquake. And I might outspeed. Yeah, alright, so I forgot this Larvitar might actually die to this Earthquake. Super. Yeah, could you imagine if, Tyranitar, though, was a stinking dark ground type? Holy dump, he'd be so strong. Oh my gosh, I just realized that. So you'd have Earthquake. Oh well, technically, you know, having Rock Slide and Stone Edge is kind of better. It's gonna be walled by things that had Levitate. But, Tyranitar, no matter what you do to Tyranitar, he's always gonna be good. No matter what, like, insane fighting types come out, Tyranitar will always have a place in Wi-Fi battling. Yeah, I don't know. Personally, when I would Wi-Fi battle, I could never use Tyranitar properly. I don't know why. I'd make multiple ones and multiple sets, but I'd never, like, sweep with him. I always just did okay, you know? What I actually sweep with all the time was, Gyarados. Back when, no one really used him. It was very interesting, and wow, this guy just let me completely sweep him. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this episode's not gonna save you, Mareep. I'm sorry. It's not gonna save you, but yeah. Gyarados was really not that popular. I used, like, a weird white herb. I think it was white herb. And a fly combo, bounce. No one saw that coming, and I was like, yeah, I made it popular. Which I really didn't, but I just saw that like in a moveset in Pokemon Coliseum. I was like, oh, I'm gonna try that. Naturally, though, I kind of adapted my moveset and gave him like Dragon Dance and Waterfall and all that. But yeah, I liked Gyarados a lot. I always use like really not amazing Pokemon. Really, like, everyone used Garchomp, and I don't know, I didn't like using what everyone else used. I kind of just like first generation. I always like to run a first generation team back in the Heart Gold and Soul Silver days, and I don't even know why. And oh boy, here we go! Little Cup battle number 6 against the most evil trainer ever, which is Cora, the swimmer. Yeah, this chick is a complete turd. I've been hinting to this pretty much the entire time we've been doing the Little Cup. She has a Dragonair. A Dragonair that knows Dragon Breath. Dragon Breath in a cup in which the most HP most Pokemon are going to have is 30. Dragon Breath always does 40 damage, making her an extremely annoying foe. However, sometimes she will not bring it. So I'm hoping that will occur today. We're going to lead off with Voltorb, then we're going to have a Bulbasaur, and then we're going to have a Fanfi. She also loves to use Wooper and Oddish. So hopefully, we will not see any of those. If she leads with the, Kabutops, Kabuto, chances are that she's going to switch into Wooper. If that is the case, I'm going to double switch into Bulbasaur, then throw out a Sleep Powder. Okay, good. Start out with the Kabutops. Hopefully she didn't bring that Dragonair. If she brought the Dragonair, I don't even know if I can win. So, it is going to predict that I'm going to do a Thunder. I'm going to double predict, hopefully, going to Bulbasaur. If this works, I've actually been doing this a lot. I've lost 2 matches on this, by the way, guys. 2 of my continues. Kind of, actually, was it 2 or I don't remember. Doesn't matter. I've lost this a couple of times and had to, well, basically edit it out. And yes, as I predicted, she's going to double switch. Hopefully not to the Dragonair. If she did bring the Dragonair, though, I may be able to outspeed. Not sure. Good. It's the Wooper. It's the Wooper. So this means now she's not gonna let a Wooper stay in versus a Bulbasaur. That's stupid. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna use Sleep Powder. Predict. Okay, good. Yes. So now the Dragonair or whatever her last Pokemon is gonna be put to sleep. That means we can now go into Fanfy and launch Earthquakes till the day we die. Okay, she didn't bring the Dragonair. That is a first. That is good. We want that to keep happening. So as long as that Sleep Powder connects, awesome. So now that the Oddish has been put to sleep, it's going to be less deadly. However, wait, should we... I think we should just stay in and keep cutting it. Because what if it wakes up and then Giga Drains? Yeah, that's way... Okay, so we're gonna basically just spam a couple cuts right now and take this Oddish down a little bit. Then we're going to go in... Oh my gosh, there's nothing. This is rough. Okay, so what we're gonna do is here, we're gonna basically just cut the Oddish down enough so we're hopefully an Earthquake can finish it off. Okay, so it's at 13 HP. That's great. That's actually really good. If it wakes up next turn, though. This is a giant gambit, but once you beat Korra, the rest of the Little Cup is a pushover. So hopefully... the Oddish will not wake up and use Giga Drain. If it doesn't, we win this. Literally. If it does, though, we lose. It's as simple as that. Don't wake up. Don't wake up. Don't. So now all I gotta do is hope for one more sleep, and we should be able to win. The thing is, this Oddish has a... Oh, use Sun Spore. I'm fine with that. That's cool. That's cool too, dude. That's fine. No, that's totally fine. That's cool too. Okay, so hopefully this Earthquake will kill it. I do not want it to heal with the berry. I think it has. Yes! Oh my gosh. I've tried so many times to beat this trainer. It's not even funny, guys. This is like genuine, like, happiness you're hearing right now. Oh my gosh. I totally lucked out on this. This is a way harder battle. She brings the Dragonair, which hopefully we will never see ever. Oh man. That was like, I just remember vividly playing on like a summer morning. Just looking at my TV. Little kid. It's like, what you doing? How do I beat this Dragonair? It's stupid. But luckily, we brought better Pokemon, and I guess she didn't want to go against this team with a Dragonair. Doesn't matter. So now Bulbasaur should be able to sweep the rest of her team. I don't see this Wooper. Okay, good. I didn't get a crit. Oh gosh, that actually did a bunch of damage. Is Razor? Can we outspeed a Wooper? Yes. Thank you. Oh man. So now all we gotta do is outspeed the Kabuto, and we should be alright. Or maybe I should switch into Voltorb. What if that move misses? I don't know, 7 HP is a really big gamble. Is Kabuto faster? It doesn't matter. All we gotta do is win 2 more matches. How hard could they be? Okay, so the Kabuto is out. Hopefully it will not be faster than me. I'm an idiot. Should have gone into Voltorb. But Voltorb could have missed with the Thunder, you know, and I don't want extra damage on it. So either way, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not going to get a continue here, but it's okay. I have, I think, 2 left. So that's good. Alright. So this Voltorb, all it has to do is connect to Thunder, and I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be fine. Alright. Oh, goodness. Okay. So Thunder, you really got to hit right now, because I do not want to get swept by a Kabuto. That would totally suck. What's up with all these eggs going on? I don't understand. Eggs. I guess that is kind of little. I guess this is the generation that eggs were introduced. Okay, so might have made a gigantic error there. I think the Voltorb could have easily taken an Ancient Power, but I honestly didn't want to risk it in case something terrible happened. So we just fought it off Bulbasaur. We won't get it perfect this time, but it's fine. We defeated the most evil swimmer ever. Which is kind of annoying. Anyways, so the mineral badge is now mine. Now all we gotta do is get 2 more badges. And I'm actually not sure how many continues I have. Okay, I have 3 continues. That's good. That's good. So this next one's gonna be tough, though. I remember this trainer. She almost always starts with a Swinub. So that's good. The rest of her team's pretty scary, especially that Scizor. Not Scizor, Scyther, what the dump. Scyther can be an issue, so she has the Swinub and the Scyther, which I'm pretty sure she's going to bring. We're going to have Charmander to check both of those. We're also going to have Fanphy in case she brings the Elekid or the Vulpix. Yeah. And then she has the 2 normal types. I'm not really afraid of them, though. I think Fanphy can really just tank them up. So yeah, I'm just going to bring Voltorb. So, hopefully she'll start with that Swinub, and I can just kill it with the Charmander. If that happens, I'll be very happy. The issue here is, though, how am I going to kill the... am I going to kill the Scyther? Okay, it led with Elekid. That's fine. We can just switch into Fanphy to take care of that. That's not a big issue. I swear, it usually starts with Swinub. Because I did like a practice playthrough of this game like last summer. And... It always started with Swinub because I had to keep redoing this because my cartridge would be tilting. And it was a giant pain in the butt. Anyways, the Elekid is going to use Thunderbolts. However, Fanphy, don't give a crap. So, I don't recall this lady having any flying types excluding the Scyther. So, if it doesn't switch here, okay, good. So, hopefully this Dynamic Punch will miss. Come on. Okay, I'm confused. That's no big deal as long as I don't hit myself in confusion. Then we'll be fine. Okay, great. Great. Everything's looking good. So, the Fanphy is going to knock out the Elekid. That's perfect. It's going to be 1 hit KO. Now we're going to see what the rest of her team is. Hopefully she brought that Swinub, because that'll be really, really stinking easy for me to take down. Obviously, because I have the Charmander, and the Charmander will most likely want to kill it. You know what I'm talking about, okay? Okay, she did bring the Swinub. Very interesting how she didn't lead with it. I literally did this cup, like, almost 3 times, and she did it every time. Then again, I guess bots can just do whatever the crap they want in this game. So what do I know? What do I know? I could have risked it and let the Swinub do enough damage to me where it might have knocked me into berry range. But I'm not going to take that big of a risk. Yeah, it's going for Blizzard. As long as this does not freeze me, we'll be okay. It missed. Perfect. So now we're going to retaliate with a Flamethrower. Okay, it can't switch into anything and have this not... Okay, it's not even going to switch at all. If it switched in the Vulpix, it wouldn't be a big issue. Just go back into Fanphy. Just take it down. So far, okay, this is looking like a really easy battle. We beat her simply by composition before the battle even started, just by picking our team, it seems. And the Elekid really gonna do much either. I mean, Fanphy's such a tank. And our final Pokemon is gonna be the Sentret. Thank goodness we did not see that Scyther. That Scyther is a big pain in the butt, and it uses Berserker Gene. Oh my gosh, really scary item. Not really. It's actually kind of bad because it confuses you. Sure, it's just like auto swagger, I guess. It's just like it's horrible. Look at that. I did half its HP. You're basically just leaving up the battle to RNG, which I like a lot of things that are random. My Pokemon games is not when I'm in this really difficult to get to stadium tournament thing. Anywho, so that trainer, the teacher, she was completely devastated. We get another perfect, nice. So as long as we do not lose 4 times in a row to the final trainer of this challenge, we'll be good, and we'll have the little cup, which is awesome. Okay, so Tina, what say you? Give me the Glacial Badge. Alright, so Rising Badge, the final badge we gotta get. Can we do it, guys? Can we do it? Hopefully, hopefully, hopefully. Because I don't remember this guy being that hard. That guy's very scary. He's just like a Pokefan. It's just like, yes, you've come very far, but can you defeat my lame Chansey? Let's see what he's got. He's got a Ghastly, a Magby, and a Pichu, which are all weak to Fanphy's Earthquakes. Fanphy getting a lot of limelight in here. We also... dump. I don't... Okay, if it brings the Chansey, that will completely wall all my special attackers, so I gotta bring Mankey. So I have a strong feeling he'll do that. Then how do we take care of... I guess it doesn't matter, but if he brings the Abro, we're actually... That'll be really rough. Unless we're bring Squirtle, because Hydro Pumps are really good. Okay, so let's see how it can go. This is going to be the final battle of the Little Cup. This is the final challenge, excluding the Challenge Cup and the Poke Cup. That we're going to have to take care of in this Let's Play in the stadium. We're almost done with the stadium, guys. Literally just 4 more matches, and we're done. It's going to start out with a Ghastly. Ghastly could be an issue. It's going to be faster than me. However, can I kill with an Earthquake? It's going to hit me with a Psychic Attack. Oh boy, that is not looking good. I do not want one of those. Oh, okay. That did half my HP. So hopefully this won't miss or anything. It has some weird item. Okay, great. So, we killed his first Pokemon, Ghastly. It's good. Oh, I think that'll knock me into berry range. I think I'm going to be okay. Yeah. Wait, did it? I don't know. No, I think I have to be under that. Good. So now let's bring out the Chansey. Okay, this is actually it's really great that I brought the Mankey. And I was actually wrong. I guess Chansey does have 41 HP, which is actually the highest HP in Little Cup. So technically the only thing that would survive Korra's Dragon Breath with her Dratini. But Mankey is going to go through that defense. It's just going to go through all that health like it's nothing. The Icy Wind is just going to literally bounce off me. I don't see this doing too much damage. Only 4 damage. I can take that. I can take that. The Speedfall, though, is a slight hindrance. I may still be able to outspeed and get the cross chop going, but I'm not sure. Come on. Okay. Ew, Thunder. This is a very special offensive chance you got going on, man. That's kind of cool. I can dig it. So we're just going to barely hang in there. It really sucks that Icy Wind actually got the speed increase. Hopefully this cross chop will connect. Yes! 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 That should be one hit kill. Yes! Oh my gosh, we're going to finish the Little Cup. Thank goodness. What am I so like? Oh my gosh, this is so hard. I got a couple continues left, you know? So now is the point in the playthrough where we're going to basically just throw our entire team at this guy's last Pokemon, which is Magby, which I got the Squirtle for. Heck yes! I think this is going to be victory. Oh man. I was seriously sitting there losing to Korra over and over again. I'm like, please, I don't want to restart this recording. Which technically I wouldn't have to do Chuck all over again, but I'd have to do a majority of the Little Cup a second time, which isn't fun. Anyways, so we got Squirtle. Squirtle's good. Squirtle's a part of the Squirtle squad. So, its Hydro Pump should be able to one-hit kill this Magby. Should they stop saying one-hit kill? Because Pokemon don't die in Pokemon battles. They just faint. And then they go to the Pokemon Center, perfectly fine. Anyways, the Headbutt is going to literally bounce off me. Squirtle's a very defensive... Okay, so just making sure I didn't get a crit. Very defense-orientated Pokemon. And this Hydro Pump should kill. Come on. Yes, that's looking good. Yes, I did it. Woo. Oh, man. Trust me, Little Cup is not as hard as Prime Cup, but it's still semi-challenging. Especially if on that dragon area. We didn't fight it, yay! We beat Pokemon Rex and his child. Pokemon, and I guess they share them or whatever. Doesn't matter, we beat them! We beat them, we beat them, we beat them. We got the Rising Badge for the Little Cup. Heck yeah, dude. Oh, man. So, now that's over, we only have to do the Pokeball Challenge 2 more times, and then Challenge Cup 2 more times. However, Challenge Cup Master Ball is rough. It is a very rough cup. So that's the next thing that I'm fearing, I guess. So, not looking forward to that, but hey, it's whatever. We gotta do it eventually. Next episode, we'll probably do another Poke Cup Challenge, just to kind of balance things out. It's been I think it's been a couple days since we've done that. And yeah, we got the Little Cup. Heck yeah. Not bad. So now that has been done, thank you. Whoa, screen's like glitching out there. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, actually. We have a lot of trophies in the stadium. All we need are 2 more Poke Cups and 2 more Challenge Cups. But that's going to do it for this episode of Let's Play Pokemon Stadium 2. Thank you all so much for watching. We did Seonwood City Gym and took down Chuck and his guy, Nick. Technically, that was last episode. But we did all of Little Cup, and thank you all so much for watching. That is finally over. Yay! And the next episode, we're going back to Gym Leader Castle, and we're going to take on Jasmine in her kind of isolated gym. She's the only one in it for some reason. I don't know what's up with that. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I said that a total of 3 times. See you in the next part.